Hello, gamers. I am here to redeem myself because I have suffered at my own hands and at the hands of whoever is revving their motorcycle outside. I'm suffering at that guy's hands right now.
Ascend with precision.
The Ignite version of this character has been a failure. It is time for something fresh. Still very much life stacking. But in a way that actually makes a lot more sense for the item that I wanted to use. Because I realized the apostate,
The weary traveler.
Azaro, I've heard it. I've heard it enough. I realized that the apostate would not be getting its full power without a shield, which means I don't get to use Burden of Shadows, which means probably shouldn't use a spell that doesn't already scale with my life. Dark Pact scales with life. Dark Pact scales with life, and wouldn't you know it, Wrath Pip Globe is an energy shield that scales with max life, and therefore gives me a decent amount of life via the energy shield implicit. Wow. It's almost like the answer was staring me in the face the whole time. I I even I even knew about the item. I even looked at it and thought, "Huh, that's cool. Wouldn't that be cool?" Anyway, and then I just didn't use it. Howdy. Good morning, Tripwire. Gamer. You're here just in time to watch me fix what was otherwise a complete mistake of a waste of currency. Or try. At least try. I think I understand my mistakes. I hope that I actually do. Let's switch these around to be a little bit more finger friendly as well. Okay, I cannot actually stand on any sort of traps. Very susceptible to traps. Thought you talking about some gear changes? Holy shit, I looked away for half a second. Traps really hurt. No, I gave up the budget. I opened up the budget the other day, yesterday, because I felt like I had hit the ceiling. I was very close to keeping it within budget, but I didn't account for the cost of 6 socketing the item. I only accounted for the cost of 6 linking the item. The item being the staff that I wanted to use. So I kind of broke the budget on day one. And then I was like, okay, well, since I've already broken the budget, let me just try and be like cost efficient. And so I did that for a while. And I think it was going pretty well with the other setup. But once again, I just reached a peak. I reached a ceiling. And so I fully uncapped it. That went awful. Because with my expectations that uncapping the budget would make the build significantly better, and that actually not happening at all, I realized I needed to change course. So it is no longer budget. It is no longer even the same build, really at all. but I'm hoping that it will be better. Because there's more pieces that actually work synergistically. And I will no longer be an elementalist. I will be an occultist, which is already better because I get purple profane bloom pops. Big fan. So we'll see. So no, if you weren't, it's been quite the transformation over a very short amount of time. I'm gonna start off gently. Because I still have a lot of gems to level up. I swapped out many of my gems. Oh, of course. And I need to actually be applying a curse somewhere. So I need a curse on hit ring. Otherwise, Profane Bloom isn't going to do anything. Seems to be doing alright for now. Yeah, I mean, I just started, so time will tell. But I'm already at more maximum life. The skill just feels better for, like, most things. Doesn't feel better for large amounts of clearing. But as soon as I get my pops online, I don't think that'll matter too much. But it's nap time. Well, thank you for the well wishes and for stopping in. Sleep tight. I'll see you later. Take a time machine and we'll see you when it's Smite 2 time. Okay, so maybe I should be, until I get an actual curse on hit set up. I'm just going to be manually casting this. Where's the rest of these little bugs? Here's one. Oh, there we go. Probably actually have my aura on. Damage is immediately better. Who would have guessed? One little bug keeps running away. Where'd he go? What is that? Ah, there he is. It'll definitely smooth out the playstyle to just get a curse on hit ring. But for now, I think it's okay. Should probably go buy some extra chromatics and actually chromatic my gear so that Untouched Soul makes sense to use. You know, if I wanted to sacrifice a little bit of life from Untouched Soul, I could actually use Shield Charge now. I'm very tempted. Ooh. I have missed Profane Bloom pops. Can't believe I've gotten to this point in the league and I haven't made an occultist. Or at least a character that benefits from the pops. This is what it was missing all along. I didn't need any fancy life stacking. I just needed Profane Bloom back. That's all I needed. That's all I ever needed. So I guess the best way to do it, maybe I could just find, like, this lay hoop is helping my resistances right now. I could definitely get rid of it. Maybe I could just purchase, oh yeah, I was planning on buying some chromes. Let me do that. I feel like if I just buy a divine's worth of chromes, then I won't need to do it for the rest of the league. Hopefully. Buying these supplies in bulk feels a lot better anyway than just buying them like a few at a time. I just want to not have to worry about it. And let's also... That's messing with me that the layout has changed. Okay, what am I looking for? Looking for a ring. Want despair on hit, and then like total resistance, like 60 total resistance of any kind. And then sort by life roll. I scroll down a little bit until we get into the actually like affordable items. One div, but it's a bone ring. Okay, this one for one div's pretty good. Solid life roll, all res, cold res implicit, despair on hit. Let's I think I can pin that one over here. Yeah. Oh man, this 9 DC for this one. Fire and lightning, those are not the resistances that I need, unfortunately. I don't think that will really help me make up what I need. Uh, has one socket's pretty good. Could turn that to a red socket. Get some extra flat life out of it. Actually, yeah, I kind of like the unset one. Maybe it won't make me feel so bad about swapping out a socket to have flame, or for flame dash to turn into shield charge. Those are the resistances that I need as well. Is that gonna cut it? 27 and 33? No, not quite. Not quite. What if I did like 80 total res? And then instead of sorting by flat maximum life, I'm just gonna say like has a life roll or an open prefix. It's an empty prefix. Okay, so that's gonna show me that this one has an open prefix even though it already has a life roll. Okay, so that doesn't work. Let's just look for one with a life roll, because that will actually show me crafted life too. Ooh, okay. This one looks pretty good. This should fix my fire. We can change that lightning to cold. I do need a couple little lightning resistances though. So maybe this one would be better. I don't think it would be enough. It wouldn't be enough fire res. I don't really want to spend 4 div on this ring. So maybe I'll just look for one with a solid amount of resistances and then craft life on it myself. I mean, I do like this one, this ruby ring. This one would just cap my chaos res. I could change the lightning res to fire. That give me 48. That's, yeah, not enough. Not enough cold res. It is really nice though. If I can buy it and socket it in, and then, oh, that chaos res is very tempting. Also, I can just craft life. I think I might try and use this one just because of the capped chaos resistance. And like, I'll just work around it. Oh man, I never have change. Feel bad like bugging people for change, but I I never bother to make sure that I have enough chaos. All right, that's a ring. That feels like a good deal. Okay, so we get the implicit up. I need to change that lightning res. Oh, this isn't even influence. This is just that's just a Delph mod. Very nice. Hello? He has arrived. Yeah, come up here. Come on. Not on the desk. Hang out in your tree. Just go to sleep. Take a little nap. It's perfect nap time. Come on, bro. Just hang out. Ooh, perfect life roll on that too. Okay. So then I want to swap the lightning res to fire. I actually gained a little bit of res. Okay. So Ellie res is very nearly capped. And I actually might be able to by just rolling up the crafted mods here. I think I might be nearly out of scours though. Let's see. Helmet also does need to be recrafted. Well, helmet's okay. No, actually, helmet is pretty garbage. I just, I think I just threw on whatever I had. So maybe let's do helmet. Let's do some helmet stuff. We just want a pure energy shield base hat with fractured. Let's see. So I know I want to use the maximum life essence. Do we want to do fractured flat energy shield? Local. Yeah. How high does it go on hats? It looks like it goes up to 60 on hats. Bone circlet. I think hubris circlet is the highest one. Bases get a little bit expensive. Let's look for slightly less on wait, let's see. What is the best base? I think it's hubris. Hubris has the highest amount of base energy shield, yes. Maybe I should just graveyard craft one. I mean, the number of failed graveyard crafts here is maybe not filling me with belief. This one's actually pretty good, but I would only ever be able to get 2 ideal suffixes, which I guess is fine because this only has 2 good suffixes anyway. Maybe I'll just grab this one. It's already got really good ES. I could just spam my life essence on it. Energy shield recharge rate actually does help because it keeps my life from depleting. Because sacrifice deals more damage the more life I have when I cast. So that's not a bad mod. Base percentile is low, but I do have a sacred orb still that I can throw on it. So let me see if I can grab that one. And then I'm just looking to spam life essences on until I hit 2 decent resistances. I could also spam out the rest of my resistance essences. Oh, he's not going to respond, is he? Who is... Man, he's just hanging out in his hideout. Bro, I'm trying to craft some sick items for my build. Can you help me out? Actually, with the amount of energy shield available on helmets, I would have to figure out what's better. Let's make a hubris circlet. Give it some flat and some percent. So at the maximum roll, it's 337. Additional hybrid flat. Get it up to 392 plus 33. Looking at 395, 425. That's 425 total life. Let's see, hybrid increase gets to 401, so 425 still wins out. And let's see. But the greed essence rolls higher. I think the greed essence rolls up even higher than that. I think it rolls up to 109 on hats. It rolls up to 106, but let's just say 100. Which is basically this, yeah. So we're looking at 437. So it is still better to have a flat life roll. Even though this looks very enticing. Oh, this one is also qualitied. This one's got 400 energy shield. It's not like I could just leave this one alone and uh roll suffixes on it. That's also very tempting. Oh no, it does have the prefix there. That's not fractured. Damn, imagine pulling this out of the graveyard. It must be so sad. You got like all the perfect mods, but it fractured energy shield recharge rate instead. Very sad. Sad for that guy. Good for the market. Look at how many fucking helmets I have to choose from. So many options. So much stun and block recovery to choose between. Do I want this stun and block recovery, or do I want that stun and block recovery? Which one do I want? I mean, I still want this guy's hat, but we'll see. I'm gonna send him one more whisper. Oh, you know what? Somebody may have just bought it? No, it's this one. It is also already qualitied. Kinda want that hat. Can I have that hat? I will literally pay you for your hat. Incoming trade deal. It's only been up for 10 hours. But still, that means that he's not getting, like, spammed with offers. I keep this here just in case I do get an invite. I don't want to miss it. Yeah, going all the way down here is like, it's gonna be a little expensive. That's the one. That's the hat. But man is mapping. Man is playing the game. He has entered a map and he will not respond to me. Gamer, what are you doing, gamer? Might just have to settle. Or I could enter the graveyard and try and craft my own. I haven't been in the graveyard for a while. I mean, I have all of these corpses. Maybe I should put them to use. How many fractures do I have? Because that might determine whether I do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have enough. I do have enough to try. Hey, Armor. I know it's been a long time since we talked, but I just want to tell you that you should get a new career path. All right. Is this what's happening now? I guess this is what's happening now. Helmut. Intelligence Helmut. So high percent ES, high flat ES, and then I would just end up spamming life on with an essence. So the problem with this is it's really just an RNG crapshoot because this has the same only one tag. So does this. So if I just want those two mods fractured, hit me, Craft of Exile. I mean, yeah, like it should be pretty easy to hit those two items. Or those two mods. Just whether or not I actually managed to fracture the right mods. What if we did minus explicit modifier? Yeah, it cuts the chance in half. So would it be better to have fewer explicit modifiers so that it wouldn't be able to hit the incorrect one? And then a higher chance that it would fracture what I want? It would probably be better to just generate like almost 100% chance to hit the mods that I want and then just roll the 50-50 on the fracture. Yeah, so let's do this. All right, I'm not gonna bother loading up the pseudos tool. I think I kind of understand how to do this. Undead and demon. So I want to be able to fracture two mods. So I have 2 demon, 2 undead, and 1 humanoid. Effective demon, effective undead, effective demon, effective humanoid, effective demon. I'll just try and put these in the best configuration that I can. It's not going to be perfect. Grab all the row and column ones I can. Okay. A free ball in it. I'm still going to try and use the same kind of style that I was doing before. So let's see. I can do a demon here. Demon here. And then we'll do effective demon. Effective demon. And then it might actually be better to go down, like down here. So that's already 90. Actually, if I do one more effective demon, do I have another? Yeah, effective demon. So that's already 100 just on its own. And then there's room for another one of those kind of same things. Maybe like up here. Because this one only takes up 5 corpse spots. This usually doesn't get modifiers anyway. So we're going to do undead. Fractured undead. Increased effective undead adjacent. Increased effective undead adjacent. And then I guess I'm just going to do the last fracture up here. So there we go. That's a little overkill. You know, it might actually be better to just get exactly 200. Because then I won't run the risk of getting an incorrect item. There we go. I do have another one of these. We'll dig that one up. Increased effect of undead corpses adjacent. There we go. Exactly 200. Now I can start. Let's see how many corpses I have in here. I have 48. Okay. Basically just... I'm basically just fighting with the life and mana. I think I already grabbed all of the row effect and such. Alright, Grave Row effect. Grave Row effect. I think I kind of remember the layout. So those are all affected now. And I think we want column here. Row effect there. Row effect here. I'm pretty sure that's all of them on the left-hand side. One more row effect here will do. And then I think I need a column effect. Why not have another one? I do. Okay. Oh, that's defense scarcer. That's not what I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's wrong. Okay. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I have 14 of those. I think that should do. I'll see, and then I can always adjust. What does this guy want? He wants a ring. Oh, okay. Well, one man's trash. Thank you, friend. Okay, defense, defense. Just gonna make this whole section into defense mods. Okay, I didn't have any. I had 2 more to put down. Okay, here we go. Chance of defense. We're looking at 8,500. Craft of Exile recommends 12,000, but I think it kind of goes overboard sometimes. I mean, if I have room, I will. All right, and then we're looking for scarcer life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, those are really the only ones that I have. I might have to buy some. Just really, I was really hoping I wouldn't. Oh, I don't have any mana scarcer either. That's really unfortunate. I am gonna have to buy some then. Oh well. Okay, life scarcer all the way down here. At least now I can see both of these modifiers next to one another. And I'll connect these up with a mana scarcer. Okay. And then what do I need? I'm sure I need... So attack, attribute, physical resistance. Attack, attribute... And do I not have any attribute ones either? Fuck. Oh, there's one. Thank goodness. I think that's the only one of those that I'm going to need. Yeah, 300, Biz 300, Res 600. Okay. Let's use these to connect up these guys. We want res 600. We'll do attack 150 and attribute 300. Okay, so I'm gonna need more defense, more life scarcer, and more mana scarcer. A lot more mana scarcer. I'll have to bulk buy those. Should definitely have enough rating. So was it like 1100 rating? Gets rid of all of the mods underneath? And start shoving those down here. It'll be good to start connecting all of these up so I can actually see what I have. Okay, what are we working with? 584. Still definitely use some more. This looks like a good candidate for another column, actually. Surely I have one more. How do I have so many meta mods and like no mana scarcer? I must have been using those for something somewhere else. Okay. And we just keep going on rating. All right, rating up to 1057. I'm going to do one more. And this does not need to be in a good spot. Oh, nope, I do not want to destroy that. So yeah, we're up to 1100. So now it's just filling with defense. Life scarcer and mana scarcer. I should probably get some mana scarcer and life scarcer going first, because I am running out of spots. And be sure that I don't just have any, like, lingering in here. No, I don't. And let's see what item level it's going to be. So if I wanted to make an energy shield hat, hubris circlet, it'd be item level 84 with the current corpses. That is, I think, actually okay. Because if these mods can't roll and it's 84, then doesn't it stop this one from being able to exist? Or maybe it just rolls it down to the lower tier. I don't know. I don't need it 85 for anything else. The only thing else I need it for is intelligence, and I don't care about that. So maybe keeping it 84 would be better. At the very least, I don't need to waste a corpse on it. Explicit modifiers 4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it at 4. Okay, let's get some rarer mana. How many do I get for a divine? 5? My god. Yeah, of course, because nobody's actually playing the game, so nobody's generating corpses. Uh, Oh, okay. So buying in buying in divine prices is actually a bad idea because you get scammed. You get hugely scammed. Well, how many would I need? Maybe like eight or nine. See if I can buy eight. Maybe not. Let's just see. This guy has five, and they're cheaper, so maybe I can get these. This guy's got four. Seller's not online. Okay, it does actually start getting a little bit more expensive. This guy's got 20. If I wanted eight, it would be about a divine, but still cheaper. Let's go for seven from this guy. No, maybe not. Oh god, I really thought I would be able to avoid this coming into the graveyard with as much time as I've spent in maps collecting corpses. Like with how many corpses I have, I feel like I shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna have to buy them like one at a time. Okay, I am actually getting to the point where it might just be better to trade in divines. Because then at least I won't run myself out of chaos. Okay. Well, at least that guy instantly responded. This has got to be my last graveyard craft. Like I, I don't think I can sit here trading for any longer after this one. I had enough to squeeze out one more craft. All right, 583 mana scarcer. Thank you. Thank you for dropping a bunch of corpse trash on my head. All right, let's place these carefully so that I actually get full benefit out of them. Are there any places where I can double up on? Hmm. Oh, right here. Okay, and then I guess I'll just put the rest of them here, because I don't think there are any other overlapping places. Okay, so not only did that barely do anything, but I need way more than that. Okay. Let's buy some more, I guess. So we're gonna buy this guy's 2 divs worth. Dude, at this point, I might as well have just bought like a 4 div hat. But you know what? I am invested. I am invested. This definitely makes me not want to do the league mechanic anymore, though. Having to spend 3 divines to exclude, like, hybrid mana? Maybe? I don't know, might not work. Does not appeal to me any longer. There we go. 10 mana scarcers. Thanks, man. But you know what? It's all gonna be worth it when I hit my perfect hat. I just have to keep telling myself that. Increased effective demon corpses. Were any of those ones demons? They were. And I might be able to do something similar. Demon corpses adjacent. Oh, none of them were demons. Damn. Oh well. Well, let's leave those spots freed up until I know that I need them. Because the life ones that I purchase might end up being demons. Okay, let me make sure there's nothing, no like meta mods that I really need. I think it recommended, Craft of Exile recommended me 5100, right? 5400. So I can probably place one more mana guy down. I think the rest should be life and then defense wherever I can put them. Still have a decent little chunk up here. I'll put one more mana. And then the rest can be life and defense. Let's see, I think I actually... The defense more common ones I should have more of. I shouldn't have to buy those. Oh, there's no way. There we go. Okay, I have 4 more of these guys. None of them were demons. That's okay. These ones don't need to be boosted as much as the other ones do. So leave those 2 spots open. And I'll try and put these in the places that aren't getting boosted. So I'll leave that one open. There we go. That's about what I need. And then the rest can be life scarcer. Still 84. We need rarer life. At least the ratio for these is a little bit better. But I don't need 8. How many can I actually fit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need 6. Well, I mean, if I get 2 extras, whatever. Maybe I can be more exact if I trade in chaos. Anybody's just got 6 of these things lying around? Oh yeah, maybe I can save money. Oh, who's that behind my trade window? Hell yeah. Good job. Nice. Saved a little bit of money. Probably didn't save money overall. Oh, man of Very common taste, I see. All right. Back to the graveyard. Did I get any demons out of that? If I didn't, whatever. I did not. Okay. Well, I will just socket them in. That looks better. I mean, I think that's as good as it gets. Let's just do it. Energy Shield, Hubris Circlet. 84 with 4 mods. So we're very likely to actually hit the 2 mods that we want. Flat ES, percent ES. No hybrid anything, please. Thank you. That's what the life and mana scarcer are there to help try and prevent. And then all I have to do is hit the 50-50 on which fractures I hit. And it only cost me like 4 divines. Let me just double check everything's okay. The defense is good, life could be higher. Mana's probably a little bit too much. Attack 150, resistance 600. Physical scarcer. I did not include a physical scarcer. Glad I checked. What can I remove? Probably one of the regular mana scarcers. Okay. Now I think we're good. Fizz scarcer, res scarcer, 1100, modifier tier rating, attributes, attack. Yep, everything looks good. Armor, helmet, energy shield, hubris circlet. Still 84, still 4 explicits. Airmore, take it away. Wait, I think I actually have voices turned off. I want to hear this. If this is the last time I ever craft an item, I want to savor the moment. Armor, helmet, energy shield, hubris circlet. Once again, Aramor, hit me with something good. He's not even... I might not have saved... I might not have saved my settings. What are you? It's shit. It's actually shit. It's actually, like, really shit. If you wanted it for pure ES, then, like, great. I also didn't quality it, so I would have to quality it myself. Alright, well, that was a huge waste of resources. But I seem to be really good at that. I don't think there would have been room for quality. I would have had to drop... would have had to drop a decent bit of energy shield chance. Not that it would have mattered. Because I still hit fractured energy shield recharge rate anyway. I literally minimum rolled the flat ES. What the fuck? Alright. Well, back to the drawing board on that one. Hey, maybe this guy's done with his map. Maybe he's done ignoring me for whatever reason. It was this guy. Did he relist it? Listed 13 minutes ago. I thought it was listed 10 hours ago the last time I looked. I will pay you. I will literally pay you so that you can help me stay out of the graveyard. Please. Now I am just one in the sea of many failed hubris circlet crafters. Who is this guy? Why does he refuse? Why does he refuse to trade? I don't understand. That's so weird. Why would you put an item like that up and then just refuse to sell it? Okay. Well, let's just ignore this guy so that I don't see any more of his results that I can't possibly acquire because he won't trade me. Oh hi. Are you here to share in my misery? Aw. You make it better, bud. Thanks. Thanks for the help. Aw, you're so sweet. He's actually here. Hold on, I have to unignore him. I don't know what he was doing before, but he's actually here. Oh, all I needed to do was accept that I would never have it. And here it is. Alright, I should probably unignore that guy. Now I feel bad. How do I do that? Uh, you know what? How about I just remove all? Today is a day of new beginnings. I don't even know why I have some of those people ignored. Okay, progress has been made. All I needed to do is suffer through the graveyard crafting. And I have the thing. I'm just gonna spam on my cold rest essences because I have them. And I'm looking to hit another resistance and a good life roll. If I don't, then I'll just buy some greed essences, because it's probably gonna end up being a better outcome anyway. So that's actually pretty good. And I mean, can I really say no to 69 maximum life? I think I probably can, because I could get 100 with greed essences. It is a nice upgrade though. 13,246, 13,546, so about another 300 life. But I also lost the red sockets, which I'm gonna fix. You know what? If it fixes my resistance for now, I might just keep it. Uh, so I can change that to cold and lightning. Closer. If I do fire and lightning on the shoes, I think I'm there. Okay, way better. Cold Res needs a couple more points. Just a couple. But I think I can get away with it in the meantime. That's workable. Okay, we'll put that random hat back. I do still need to Eldritch Implicit my stuff. But what I'm going to do first, while I still have money left, is get myself a Divine's worth of chromes and start fixing my colors on my gear. So still 3 Divines. I would like to keep myself with some currency in case I need to invest into a farming strategy. I have some initial capital. I don't want to run myself completely out of money. Oh my. What? Oh, I missed one. I was worried that somehow I didn't have enough room. At least I wouldn't have to feel as bad now, because you can just control shift click. I need to be able to control shift click things into the stash too. Save my wrist a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. Can I just do, I can do 3 red here. For some extra life. I can do... Oh, I don't need to spare anymore. I do kind of want a shield charge frost blink. Okay, there's some red there. I have Zealotry Eternal Blessing on this thing. So I will actually need... Maybe it would be easier to do that in the shield. How does shield charge faster attacks actually feel? With, like, no other attack speed. It's pretty slow. I guess it also does scale with move speed, and it also does scale when it levels up. I'd like to keep room for it at least. Okay. And get a frost blink as well. Okay. So I'll just leave that alone. And then I do still need 3 red on my gloves. And maybe I don't use Flame Dash? But I'll just do 3 red and keep it in there. Or I could do this. And just do 2 red. Can I do 2 red, 1 green? There we go. I believe sockets are good. I believe sockets are good. Shield charge is still a little slow, but that should level. Should level and be okay. The last thing that I really don't want to spend the time to fix is flasks. I should. I kind of don't want to. Maybe I will at least get some automated flasks set up. That way I get their benefits sometimes and I just don't have to think about them. Oh, I'm almost out of alterations. That's fine. It's also fine. I don't know what other flasks I even want. Diamond flask, I guess. And maybe a phasing flask? I actually don't benefit really from having a life flask anymore, so I don't need that. Amethyst flask? Sure. It's something. Cast speed during flask, I like it. Then maybe I just have them all activate when I hit a rare or unique enemy. Except for the Quicksilver one. Yeah. Because that's most often when I'm going to actually need them. I'll just have the Quicksilver on manual use. What else could I make use of? Just a sulfur flask? Sure. I guess that will have to do. If they're only being used when I hit a rare, then we're probably fine. Alright. Let's do some video gaming. Monster hexproof? I don't care. There's cannot inflict exposure, that's actually fine. I don't do that. Here's our curse with vulnerability. That might hurt a little bit. But I think I can do it. Oh, Voln kind of does hurt. Especially because I already don't have very much, like, good physical mitigation. I don't have cast wall. There we go. I think I'm killing things too quickly, and they're not becoming cursed. So they're not exploding. How very unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't do that. This boss has forced phases. Yeah, so if an enemy survives the initial hit, they will become cursed. But if they don't, then they don't explode. That's kind of sad. I mean, I guess it makes more sense. It's more effective for against tankier enemies anyway. Because they'll do more damage with their explosion. Good God. Okay, damage is very solid. Defenses are a little weird. It's difficult to tell how tanky I actually am because Dissolution of the Flesh is just terrifying all the time. Let's see. Oh, I actually have an empty jewel socket down there I need to fill. And I can also get a little bit of all res there. Nice, that caps me. I need to back off for a second. It's just a different playstyle. Rather than building tanky enough that I could just stand there and not die when things are hitting me, I do have to back off. I don't really care about minus PDR. I don't have any of that. I definitely need to get some more cast speed going. Also, I do have sacrifice on, but I feel like I spend so much of my time with no life that it's not actually doing anything. Is that... That was kind of the problem with the last build, too. Like, I would need so much more life recovery than I currently have. I have a bunch of energy shield recharge rate as well. I'm just spending so much of my life. So this one's... Yeah, this one's sacrifice total life. This is also sacrifice total life. I don't know. I guess it probably helps me a lot more while clearing, which is weird because it's not when I want the extra damage. That's a lot of extra LE damage. This map is kind of dangerous. But you know what? Let's just do it. Shield charge is definitely getting faster. Bro, you can't be up here. Hey, stop. Can you go into your tower and just lay? Is that a possibility? I wonder if it would be worth just swapping out Zealotry for haste. Or just dropping blood magic altogether. I don't know if I would rather have less life. But I do like being fast. I currently feel like I'm on the edge of being fast enough, but not quite there yet. I get some more levels with my Spell Echo and my shield charge. And I'll reassess. Because those things are still quite slow just because of the level that they are. Oh god, that was almost a wombo. Almost had me. Reduce defenses per frenzy charge. I don't use frenzy charges. I wonder if that would actually reduce my maximum life. If I did have frenzy charges. I don't think it would be able to because I don't actually have defenses. Like, I don't gain energy shield. I gain life from my energy shield pieces. Need to back off a little bit. Ooh, chance to craft an additional item. That's a big one. I should just have a speed shrine on me at all times. This feels great. Oh, good. Very good. Ow. Oh, I should check my pantheons and see if I'm using something good for that too. Reduce damage taken from damage over time is probably pretty good. I don't need Soul Shikari anymore, because I can't be poisoned. That was from a different time. Alright, definitely feeling better with the shield charge. After a few levels, we'll just continue to get faster. I do need a jewel. Did I put away any jewels that I was done using? No, I guess I wouldn't have been able to use the ones from my previous setup anyway. No, nothing. Go by any other good cast speed. Link skill cast speed. That's not the one. That's not what I'm looking for. But nice try. Could go over to mental rapidity. It'd be a little bit out of the way. But perhaps. Could I actually make good use of pain attunement? I don't know. Let's do something. So if I don't have blood magic, I actually lose 2,000 life. That is quite a lot of life to lose. Ooh, and I cannot use a maxed out haste because I don't have enough dexterity. Okay, so maybe that's not where I get my speed from, because it comes at such a big opportunity cost. I mean, that's a decent amount of cast speed. It'd be really nice to be able to get cast speed on one of my rings. Well, this one's immutable. Can't move that one around. Actually, quality up my Dark Pact. Get a little bit of the extra base damage out of it. I guess it's just leveling up the spell echo. That'll do it. I want to see if I can actually handle this. I guess I'll just put this point into, well, that's 4% cast speed. I should just put it into life. I scale so well off of maximum life, I should just be doing that. Oh. Yeah, build is more satisfying, faster, tankier, higher damage than yesterday. The Wrathpith swap was the correct play, I think. I don't think there's almost no way that this build is worse except in the clear department. Like I do miss having Vol Arc and just being able to like full clear entire screens. But I have sacrificed some clear for the ability to actually play the game. So I think that's a good trade-off. Since I'm immune to all ailments, nothing really, like, tracks me. Damage doesn't follow me around. It actually isn't that bad to just not get hit for 2 seconds. It feels like all I need to do is Frost Blink anywhere, and enemies are just not able to keep up with where I've gone to for long enough for me to recover. Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, maybe still don't stand in a giant spray of enemy projectiles. I mean, that would have killed me regardless. It would have killed me on, like, any one of my other characters, too. That just comes down to actually playing the game instead of standing there and tanking damage. Not that kind of build. Okay, so this one actually does have the doubled life force on it. But also doubled life. Let's see. Profane Bloom should help a lot. Actually, as long as I wait for the rares to spawn to start fighting them, I think we'll probably be okay. Oh, it's really hard to wait for them to spawn, though. Maybe if I just, like, wait around a corner. And then only pop out once the rares do. Aha, it's me! Yeah, much better. Okay, I think I have the ability... Oh, I don't want that in there. How expensive actually are those Cartography Scarab of Corruptions? Let's see. They are, like, 1 chaos per. Okay. We'll do those guys. The doubling ones are 6 chaos per. And then do I just want to use quantity fragments, or... Somebody said maybe monstrous lineage for magic pack size. And I kind of want to try that. Oh, I still have a bunch of sacred blossoms to do. Ooh, let's do those. Actually, before I do these, because that sounds like fun. I haven't heard a Tink in a while. Also, maybe she'll drop me a hat. Single target damage could definitely be improved. Ow. Oh, that's a big dot. Well, you know what? I usually don't get to see the actual fight. Ooh, what is that? Big spike ball? Where'd she go? She's still traveling. What? Come on, you're dead. Hat. Hat? Deadly ailments and decay. I don't think those are synergistic. Because decay is damage over time, right? It's just like chaos damage over time. It doesn't contribute to decay support. Dealing chaos damage per second for 8 seconds. Yeah, that's nothing. Gulag for you. Let me actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna get a new... I'm gonna get a jewel for that socket. Oh my god. This is already so much better, this setup, than my last one. And I'm still looking at, like, not leveled gems. Let's see how much Zealotry is actually helping. So Zealotry is giving a very small amount of crit chance, actually, and about 13% damage. If I were to try and fit in haste, it would actually be giving me more damage. For some reason, I would lose crit chance. I don't know why that is, but I would somehow gain damage. I guess because my cast speed is just so abysmal. How much damage would I lose if I dropped Blood Magic? About the same amount that I would gain from attaching 2 auras instead of 1. That 1 point that I just spent there, how close am I to Dex Node? Not very, turns out. Oh, this is the wrong jewel as well. That's pretty good. Yeah, how much would I actually need to fit in a haste? Level 20 haste needs 155, which is kind of difficult to do if I can't get to one of those big dex nodes. If I was able to fix my resistances elsewhere, I could probably just roll it on, like, my gloves. How much can I craft onto my gloves? Up to 30. I mean, this does just give cast speed. That would put me at 133. And then I could definitely make up the rest on my jewels. If I just wanted to do that. Drop a little bit of life there. Little bit of life there. Nobody's gonna miss it. I'll get some more attack and cast speed, some more dex, and then I'll get hopefully life and dex on my jewels. But let's see what Path of Building thinks, because that is also important. Path of Building, I value your opinion. I wonder if it's actually going to tell me that life jewels are... Yeah, it's going to tell me that life jewels are good for me. That one has Dex. Cast speed while holding a shield, cold and lightning resistance. That's actually a wonder of a jewel right there for 10C. No rush? Dude, I wish more people would have that set up. That like auto response. Hey, I'm doing a thing, but if you'll just wait, you can have it. Alright, so where's my zealotry socketed currently? It's in here. Okay, it might be kind of a pain to recolor this for what I need, but I'll try. Nope, not too bad. Okay, there's that guy, and then we'll get that haste in once I get my other jewels going. And let's look for another one. Import that one and say that this guy's gone, because it does basically nothing for me. Find best for 30 chaos. Crit multi-life strength. It does need to have dexterity. And that's the one that I'm about to buy. Damn, none of the other ones are gonna have any dexterity on them, huh? I might have to do a manual search then. Gonna do total dex. That one's gonna give me 14. Oh, here we go. And so then I think I need 8 more dexterity to get away with running haste. Very cool. Thank you, friend. Okay, that puts me back up above 16k life. And yes, now I need 8 dexterity. Chaos Res is looking pretty nice. I mean, just look at it. Them some nice stats. Alright, so we want dexterity. We want 7% maximum life. And then let's just see what's out there. It might have to be a little bit more specific. Yeah, probably a little bit more specific. I'd rather try and get cast speed. Can I do pseudo total cast speed and it'll still show conditional modifiers? No. Cast speed while holding a shield. Attacking cast speed. Critical strike multiplier. Any one of those would be great. Life, attack, and cast speed, strength, and dex. Yeah, and I can slam this one. I like slamming. Damn it. Seller is not online. So there's dex, crit, multi-life. That one's not as slammable, unfortunately. It's also a little bit more expensive. I do have the chaos to purchase it. Let's lower that by 1, because I actually don't need that much. Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to disturb your nap. Well, let's just try, because I might not even be able to grab it. Was this the guy that was offline? Yeah, okay, it was. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. I resent the message to the wrong guy. Perfect. Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, thanks to you too. Jewel? Almost 17k life. Another level, I probably... Well, I don't know if 6% life is going to do it. Alright, haste acquired. Attached to Eternal Blessing. Which actually gives increased aura effect. That's really nice. Oh yes, I am faster. Feels good. And since I'm using Spell Echo, that compounds the cast speed that I get. And also means I don't get locked down for as long. That's extra nice. Okay, let's see how it feels. Direct back-to-back comparison with a fight with Navali. It also means that I reach maximum intensity stacks faster. Which is important, because then I don't have to stand still as much to reach max. Definitely feels better. Reaching maximum intensity stacks is quite important. And I don't think I was regularly doing that before. Where'd she go? Where you at, Navali? Oh, I see her. Oh, little volatiles. It is kind of cool being able to actually see this fight, because I haven't really fought her in a scenario where I get to see her change color. She usually just dies. Is my curse actually applying? I can't be sure. I don't see it above her head. It should be. Yeah, oh yeah, it is. Okay. She should just be marked forever, right? Like I don't have to reapply it, but it's just not showing up. Maybe it's because she changes faces so much. Ow. That kind of hurts. More tinks. More tinks, no hat. I forgot I had these. I'm glad I did though. It is kind of nice to do content that doesn't drop raw currency, because you can just forget that you have it. Oh god. That hurt a little bit. And only one hat. And it wasn't even any good. Very sad. Well, you know what that means. It's time to go get some more. But I should probably put some of these up for sale. 1.3 divines. Or sell them for 1.4 because I actually have a decent bulk. Oh, that's the wrong place to be. Poor spider. Yeah, even though not every monster explodes, the all of the blue packs still explode pretty much. There we go. Hold on, bro. I promise. I'm here to trade. I am an active and avid trader. Trade enjoyer. Let me just not die leaving the map. Enjoy whatever you're doing. Here we go. The money begins to come back. Ow. Ow. Good gods, man. That hurt. Ooh, Giga Crit Shrine. Yes, please. I don't need to do this boss yet, do I? Chaos and Wither resistant. Oh, I should get a source of Wither, shouldn't I? Hold on. Is Wither just for damage over time, or is it for all chaos damage? It's all chaos damage. I should have that. I should definitely have that. How can I fit in Withered? I could use Balance of Terror. I could try and fit it in with a Glorious Vanity, but I don't know if my hit rate is high enough for that. I probably don't want to spend additional slots on a Wither Totem. Well, let's just see. Let's see what all of the sources of Wither are. Withering Step applies 6 Withered debuffs. Withering Touch, probably not. Balance of Terror is it Wither on hit? Just 100%? Inflict Withered for 2 seconds on hit if you've cast a spare in the past 10 seconds. Probably still wouldn't be able to hit maximum Wither stacks with that. Unholy Might is a buff that grants 25% chance to inflict Withered. Really? Yeah, and then the Ritual of Shadows, which I might just be able to fit in passively. I might not even have to give up anything or change much. Cluster jewel passives. I guess I do apply natural withered, but it takes 15 seconds for that to stack up. Okay, so maybe I don't need as much wither application as I thought. Because I am already applying it passively. Is there anywhere I could fit in a Ritual of Shadows? Here, maybe. Because I think that could hit these two. I need this, so I can't do it there. There's a lot of life down here that I'd be giving up if I put it there. And this one would only hit like one node. Maybe I'll just won't worry about it right now. But it is something to consider for the future. If I feel like I've hit a point where I can't scale my damage anymore. What mods are on right now? More Monster Life and Monster Chaos Res, and I'm doing this much damage? I do feel like I'm doing okay. But also, I'm hitting at range and nearby is nebulous, so hitting an enemy applying Withered that way might actually be worth it. Oh yeah, let's hang out around the corner. Oh no, they found me. I just want to be able to blow up the rares. Oh yeah. I'm hiding. You don't know. Okay, definitely better. I got 2 maps until I have a boss to fight. Well, let's see, because I know there is actually a way for me to leverage my high chaos resistance into some more elemental mitigation. I think that is actually on here too. Is it Divine Flesh? So all damage taken bypasses energy shield. Not even a downside because I don't have any energy shield. Elemental damage taken is chaos damage and +5 max chaos res. So I could try and aim for one with Divine Flesh, maybe right there. So Glorious Vanity, Divine Flesh, next to Mind Over Matter. And let's filter nodes. And we're looking for Ritual of Shadows. I think there might be one that's just like life as well. That's kind of small though. Ritual of Flesh, 10% increased maximum life. Okay, and then let's filter by nodes, and I'll just take all of the 3 cost nodes in range. I think it will hit this one too. Actually, I should probably have that. Oh, but I guess I won't be able to if I do this. It does give me a decent amount of crit that I might miss having. I think that's probably in range as well. Okay. I think I've hit everything in range. Yeah. Okay. Find timeless jewel. We'll search. So what are the nodes I already passed through? Because if I can get one of them on Arcanist Dominion and then one of them on any of the other nodes, that would be great. Okay. Arcanist Dominion, that's one of them. So let's see, maybe 1270? Yeah, it looks like I've got a couple of them to look for. Let's see if I can find a 1270. Oh, 1270 does not seem to exist. All right, what's the next one? 4391. Also does not exist. Go. So which one was this? Arcanist Dominion 6718. Also does not exist. Oh, 595 has one. $5.95 for 5 div. So it'd get 70% increased chaos damage and a 50% chance to inflict withered on hit. I don't know if I have enough cast speed to like really sustain that. Let me see what kind of difference that would actually make. My cast rate is 4.3 and it lasts for 2 seconds. So if I hit 4 times a second with a 50% chance to apply a wither on hit, then I apply like 2 withers a second, so that would give me an extra 4 wither stacks. 4 wither stacks would be an extra 24% damage. I mean, that's multiplicative. That's pretty good. The difference that 4 wither stacks makes. I mean, on a boss, I probably will eventually get up to 15, but it would take a while. Let's just see. So the difference between 0 stacks and 4 stacks is already like 25% more damage. It might be worth it, but I think I want to keep looking and see if I can find a cheaper one. Also, I should just get rid of this one entirely. Yeah, leave that up. 3113. Arcanist Dominion Anointed Flesh. If I could get that one, that'd be great. It'd be 1 div instead of 5. Oh, actual bargain hunter. Beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so I'll need to put that Dex jewel back somewhere else. I almost don't need Storm Shroud, but I would need to get another 35% implicit on my boots, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. Let's see. Well, unfortunately, all of my jewels are kind of necessary. Hmm. That is unfortunate that I can't just take that out. Closest jewel socket is 3 points away. I wonder if I'm able to path through more dexterity anywhere instead of what I'm doing. I don't think so. Wait, how powerful are these life nodes? 6, 10, 6. 6, 10, 6. Yeah, I can just travel through those instead. I will lose a tiny bit of life from the strength, but I won't need the dex from that jewel anymore. Put that one in because it's a little bit better. I will miss the generic all res from this guy, but that's okay. I won't miss it that much. Any good implicits? Damage, pens, alley res. That's kind of cool. It's a pretty generically good jewel. The life all res implicit pen. Sure, maybe somebody wants it. Okay, I will need to make room for divine flesh though. Wait a minute. That's easy. That's an easy choice. Drop that for Fangs of the Viper now. And now I have enough room for divine flesh. Chaos resistance is 81 max. Nice. Beautiful. Defense increased, offense increased. Is there a better feeling? Let's go again. At the very least, I would love to be able to try my hand at fighting my eater. See if I can drop anything cool out of that. Is my haste on? It's not. Oh, porcupines still suck. Okay. Any way to avoid that? If they didn't, if I did less damage, they would explode. I guess I just have to do my best to off-screen them. See, like that, the rares just explode. So the white mobs are actually more dangerous. I would have to manually cast curses ahead of time in order to stop them from exploding. That's a little silly. Oh god, and the fucking needles. Until this league, I really thought that the needles were just random, but they're definitely not. They're definitely targeted. There's no fucking way that those are random. Oh, does Nico give me max chaos res too? No. Gives me some maximum Ellie res. I wonder if I could fit an Asenath's in. I would definitely lose some life and it might be harder to cap my res. But I wouldn't die to porcupines anymore. I mean, they are an energy shield base. But I think they only have like 50 ES. Ow. Man hurts. Oh, he was a soul eater. That makes sense. Just gonna skitter over here for a second to check something. Oh, even less energy shield than I thought. They do have a life roll on them. Uh, see, I don't know if that would actually help my explosions proc. Or if I would run into the same problem of I'm killing most of the monsters too quickly. think that extra chaos damage and wither on hits probably. Oh, actually, let me make sure that I have actually taken it. Because I get it here. But I might need to go somewhere to take the other one. Yeah. I actually need to go here to get the other one. I'm currently getting a +1 max chaos res, which is still good. Oh shit. Grip multi too. That's actually really nice. That's a nice little cluster. I'm tempted to just keep that one. Oh, this was in range too? Fuck, I should have checked that one. Oh well. So yeah, I would need to come up to Ritual of Shadows to be able to get that. Um, I will miss all of the chaos resistance from this. But I don't really need the chance to avoid being poisoned right now. That's a lot of chaos res though. It's 39 chaos res. But this is currently the only reason that I'm actually over-capped on my chaos res. So I kinda need to keep it. Let's see, do I have an Asenath's just lying around? No. So I can't test it. I'm I'm not actually, am I like finding any maps? Maybe I'm just not noticing it. I'm also, the maps I'm running aren't that crazy. Harbinger might kick my ass with this build. Oh, there we go. I suppose I am dropping them. Yeah, Harbingers like to throw out a lot of lingering damage and just like bullshit that you can't counter because you can't actually kill them. Oh, you know what? I think if I... Even though I'm one-shotting most enemies, so they don't explode. If I Frostblink into the pack, they'll be cursed. And the Frostblink shouldn't kill them. I mean, if it does, whatever, it doesn't matter. Outcome is the same. I don't think I'm gonna do a ritual. That sounds like really bad for this build. I can do that one. That one's actually super free. Wonder what headhunters are sitting at right now. If they're super cheap, I might just snatch one up. Actually, sometimes Frostblink does kill them. Apparently it doesn't have damage. Frostblink build now. Oh, I'm gonna die doing that. Wow. Look, what the fuck? Look at my fucking Atlas tree. Not a yellow plant in sight. That is insane. I have a passive point. I should probably put that somewhere. I don't know if I should start going for that other Ritual of Shadows, or if I should just keep picking up more max life. Other Ritual of Shadows, I don't really path through anything good here. Cold Res, I guess, is fine. Might let me swap something out. That is why I bought the jewel. But, I think I'm just gonna grab some more life. I'd swap over to crop rotation. Regular harvest is, just boring. I mean, the returns are steadier, but man, I love the rush of crop rotation. Yellow juice is really expensive right now too. So I should do whatever allows me to prioritize getting just yellow. Which I do believe is going to be crop rotation. Even without the imbued scarab, it should probably still be good. I need to kill the boss. I need to kill the man. By the man I mean the spider. Also, yeah, with as much time as I spend the supports I'm using are kind of anti-synergistic with one another. I want to be casting constantly to keep myself at max intensity. But by doing that, I sacrifice way too much life. I can't sustain it. And then sacrifice ends up doing basically nothing. So what is the next best guy? Did that actually lose me damage? I think it might have. It did gain me a decent amount of max hit. I mean, I guess it isn't automatically accounting for the extra 2 wither stacks that I'm very likely going to end up with, which I think does. I think is more damage. Oh, I'm not even accounting for number of intensity. How much intensity can I gain? Is it 4? It does take me a while to get there. Let's see. So it thinks that sacrifice is a really huge damage buff for me, but I don't think it actually is. Maybe having more consistent crits would be better. Because yeah, sacrifice is huge if I can maintain my life pool, but I kind of can't. So I'm just spending so much of it. I wonder if there's just because that's such a huge damage multiplier and it makes sense to use with a build. There's got to be something I can do. So energy shield recharge instead applies to life, which is 33% of my life. It's literally 9,000. How am I spending that much? I'm spending so much life. Is there any like little energy shield recharge nodes that I can take for cheap? There wouldn't be any down there. Not really. I'm missing an anoint. I should probably fix that. Let's see what my best anoint would be. Maybe one of the crit multi boys. Thinking like the spell crit one, Doomcast. Mark the Prey. Marked enemy takes 10% increased damage. Really? That's the one. I don't want to do Disciple of the Slaughter. Because it's not going to give me damage where I really need it, and then I won't be able to take as many altars. So Doomcast is 60% crit chance, 30% crit chance. I wonder if I could actually get crit cap, because that would be nice to have consistent damage. I could get very close with Doomcast. Amber, Azure, Golden. Let's grab a little golden oil. See, one golden oil is 80 chaos. My god. Well, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Even if I don't end up dropping... even if I don't end up dropping Sacrifice, it's still worth it. But I can't imagine that Sacrifice is actually worth using. With how much life I'm spending. Golden oil. I mean, maybe if you have a slower cast speed, maybe if I weren't using haste and I was using zealotry instead. But I'm not. I'd rather have more consistent critical strikes. And I eat too much of my own life. Okay. So Doomcast Anointed. On Untouched Soul. And we swap out Sacrifice for increased critical damage. 98% crit. And let's see, Divinarius actually has maybe something that's not being considered. Critical strike chance for spells if you've killed recently. Have you killed recently? Yeah, yeah. So it's a nice little chunk, but it doesn't bring me up to cap. Even so, if it does feel really bad to drop Sacrifice. Whatever. More consistent crits. Basically 100%. And I'll keep leveling this in an offhand. And I think that's probably a good place to call it. I think the build... Oh, wait, no. One more. One more thing to do. Oh, hi. I'm going to be done in just a minute. That seems like it's probably good. It actually hit him so far off screen. He can't do his slam on me. Just drowning a little bit. Oh, really? Oh, fuck. No. Pretty good. Could definitely use some more. Why did this get highlighted? Oh, because it's an 86. Alright. Well, that's it for the day. I'll be back on tomorrow with some more. Some more of this build. I'm liking it. I'm liking the way it's turning out. And I'll try and figure out a way to actually sustain that sacrifice damage. Because that is a lot of damage to just not have. Alright, well, if anybody's hanging out,